everyone, welcome to Day in Life with Aboriginal. I'm also from channel. This is still April 23rd, 4th video log for today, and I'm done. Now, I've been dragging on about talking about barbecues and stuff, but letting you guys know what I do know. You know, you could be just starting off doing a barbecue. Things will get better. Things will get great. Things will be like so good that maybe you can be barbecuing for a large family. And some people are working on 2 different grills and 3 grills and 4 grills. And then there's ones that they take the grill on the trailer and they're cooking in different communities and stuff like that. And those things are huge. I mean, this thing like really wide, the grill thing, and you know, there's some of them actually cooking a whole pig on there, and you know, I don't know, probably cooking a whole cow on that damn thing. So much stuff that's being cooked on there. I mean, they built their own grill and cooking things, and things are getting cooked fast and whatnot. Even doing like the poutine or the fries and stuff, or the other kind of veggies like the onions and stuff. I mean, whatnot, you know, stuff like that. And this guy, when I see him, like, you can get him to come and like I rent the thing and pays for his gas for his car and gas using the grill and the grill thing and his time and stuff like that, blah blah blah. Anyway, said any time and stuff like that, call him, and he says that he can cook about 65 burgers on his grill. 65 burgers if he really needed to. But he says that that's kind of stressful because you gotta be quick. You flip them quick and stuff like that, and there's a little temperature gauge, and keep it up to certain parts, and doing the sausages and whatnot, whatever he's doing on that grill. But like I said, I mean, that guy is probably way better than me. I mean, he's got such a bigger barbecue grill, and then there's another guy that helps out and stuff. Usually the friends help me out too, do this and that. But like I said, there's always stuff that you can be just starting off with using the grill. I would use the indoor grill first. You know, your meats, the ovens, stuff like that. Check Google and temperatures and times and preparation, stuff like that before you actually get to a grill. Always make sure that thing is tight on the propane tank, that is tight to the barbecue, that is clean enough when you're going to start it, enough thing, and that you get the flames going, and then heat them up on low. Make sure your temperature gets up to at least 400 before putting meat on there. Then you know things are good. But I mean, that's the way I do things. That's the way I learn things. I mean, people will probably say a different method, or this method, or this grill is better, or doing it this way and stuff. I mean, everybody does things differently, you know. Just letting you guys know how things are, you know, the way I do things. But that's what I gotta say about barbecuing, you know. And it is a different process. Okay. There's also this might even throw you for a loop too. Having a wood grill, like wood grill. There's ones out there, the old days ones. To maybe charcoal grill, to propane grill, and then there's some people are talking about, I think it's steam grills now. I think got new ones where it's not using propane gas and not polluting the air and blah blah blah, stuff like that. That is 4 different kinds of stuff that cooks your meat. They give the old wood style one, so you got like a hickory smoke flavor to your stuff. That was cool back then. Then the charcoal things. I mean, there's a lot of charcoal things, and you got the charcoal spray in there on the they call them the barbecue bricks, or you got these little small, or they're that thick and about that long. That's your little, you know, things you throw on top of the bricks to get the bricks heated up, and you gotta wait for the heat up and stuff like that, and you get the fumes from that too. And then there's the gas too, you know. Depends on, you know, how the gas is and how many burners are going, how things are. I mean, things just change from one person to another. And then I overheard about something about like hot steam. So I guess you like steam or boiling your burgers and hot dogs and sausages and stuff, and guess it's supposed to be the thing. And also there's supposed to be like, they call infrared, that cooks the meat inside out kind of thing. It's like, yeah, okay. So infrared is okay, you know. That's something that's like really high up thing, or it's probably expensive. Some grills can be pretty expensive, like even little small, little tiny ones could be like $100. When you could spend like $150 for an even better grill and stuff like that. What's I getting at here? That you, the infrared one is probably the higher one. Is probably like, I would say $1,500, $2,000, just guessing. And then there's a steam one that probably up to $1,000, $1,000 to $1,500. Then there's grills that are, you know, they're good. You can cook on it and it does what you want. You got like side burners and temperature, rotisserie thing, and double tank sometime. That could be between $500 to $1,000. Now this grill here, we got it a little bit of a sale. I think it was $250 to $300, and it does the job. I mean, you don't have a giant booming family of like 30 people to cook all the time. Like 30 to 60 people, you don't have to worry about all that cooking, you know. I think it's like up to 15 people, maybe up to 15 to 20 people, and to get the times right, to get the cooking and stuff right, try to keep things warm, keep people happy, you know. It's like sometimes like the kids aren't happy. It's like, well, this ain't a restaurant. So say something like that, you know. So so that's the way, you know, talking about the grills. I know what I'm talking about now, like the fourth vlog and stuff, but I like talking about the grill. I like talking about how, you know, things are cooked and the temperatures and the times and all the stuff, breaking it all down for you guys. So if you guys come across this video and you're like thinking about getting a barbecue grill, it all depends. You know, you want to start off something small and then work yourself to something big, or maybe you got the partner, you know, male or female, or you got the father, mother, the grandparents, whatever, you know, second person to help you along with that, and you learn it as you go, kind of thing. But I don't know, like the other day was barbecuing. It was good. Everything worked out great because the grill was nice and clean. A little bit of small flame out, throw a little bit of water in there, you know, a little bit of tiny water here and there. And if I can't blow it out with my breath, then throw a little bit of water underneath the burgers, not throwing it all on top of the food and stuff. And then you got the coldness on top of the food and extra moisture and stuff. No. But everybody was saying thanks for cooking the burgers. The burgers are great. They're excellent. Got a bunch of compliments. Like 4 or 5 people out of the probably 15 at the whole building anyway. 15. So about 4 or 5 compliments compared to like no compliments or complaints is different. So like 5 to maybe a couple other people, maybe 7 other people, which is good. Which is good. So I got a bunch of time here. Not really much time left. But I don't know. I think it's enough of that about barbecue and stuff like that. But oh yeah, I didn't get into there too. Sometimes people like to put sauces on their burgers too, or in the steaks. Now, if you ain't marinate that steak a day or 2 ahead of time, it's not going to cook the way you want it, like restaurant style kind of thing. Now, sometimes people like to glaze the chicken, glaze the burger, or the steak with the barbecue sauces or whatever you have prepared. Sometimes it works good. Sometimes it works terrible, and it just drips out. If you have too much on there, it's going to drip out. It's going to fall on that flame guard. It's going to flame up. You're going to get a little bit of a fire going on. So you usually buy the burgers that already have the different spices and flavors and cheeses in there or whatnot. Stuffed burgers, they're good. They're good. So, so you want to marinate that. You know, after one side's cooked, you marinate that, and then the other side is cooked, you marinate that, and then you got the other side, you get a second cook, because usually you get one side cooked and you go to the other side to get that cooked, and then you flip it over to, you get a little more cooked on that side and then a little bit more cooked on that side. Usually takes between 20 to 30 minutes for the burgers to get done, because you want to, you know, slow cook that so you have the juices and the tenderness. Don't blast that thing hot and expect it to be like your fast food chain burgers, which is, I'd rather have the burgers I make at home better. I know what's on there. Not worried about somebody spitting on your burger or something, or oh, it fell on the floor. You know, take that and we'll grill it up quick and then throw it in your sandwich and you eat it. You wouldn't even know. You don't know what the process of making these burgers, what happens on farms and stuff like that, and burgers that might not always be as fresh as you think from the restaurants or the fast food chains. So you guys don't know until you actually worked in one, or you worked with burgers and stuff like that. So I don't know, I was starting to get off that topic because then I started talking about sauces and stuff. There's even dips too, and ketchup and mustard and hot mustard and cheese spread or cheese or different kind of cheeses, and some kids like to dunk their hot dogs in the plum sauce, or even like chicken chunks and stuff like that too. And you know, everybody, you know, eats things differently, they cook things differently, prepare things differently, and the process is different, the times and the individual and stuff. And there's a lot of things that goes into to do stuff like that. So I could go on and on about, like, usually this drink is good for this food, or this drink's good for that food, or you know, the temperature of outside stuff. You know, might get an upset stomach because you eat this or eat that. And I'm not gonna go through all that. I mean, you guys got to live a little, experiment a little, do things for yourself. Experiment, you know, experiment, or you know, perfect it and make it better. No, people are always making different recipes better. I mean, I have an okay scone. I know there's somebody else that will bake a better scone than me, and there's somebody else who even bake a better scone than that. And then there's like one person in the family that bakes a really good scone, and her daughter has come really close to baking that scone just the way it is. Back then, biting into a scone, it's like biting into cotton candy. It's so delicious. And that's it. That's all I gotta do talking about food. That's it. I am at the end of this video. No more about food. So if you guys do like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. Be sure to be on channel might benefit you, might benefit me. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Thank you for viewing this video. Tell me you guys watched it. Hope you all have a nice day, morning, night. And remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.